Morning. This is Laura Griffith with Century 21. I'm going to tell you a story about Medicaid that we experienced. Made a post about a Medicaid house I have listed, and some wanted to know what a Medicaid house was. So here we go. And if you're seeing this, help me out. Subscribe to my channel and you'll be the first to know about any of the deals that I come across for investors or finding affordable housing is kind of what I like to focus on. So here's the story. My husband's father was in a nursing home in North Carolina, and there was property that was still in his dad's name that needed to be transferred, and it was to be transferred in my husband's and my brother-in-law's name. But my father-in-law, for whatever reason, decided to put his name on it as well when they went to the courthouse. So there was a piece of property worth about $12,000 that was in a three-way split, and because his split was more than $2,000, he lost his Medicaid. And the nursing home assistant living put him out on the street. He received a Social Security check about the time and bought him a bus ticket and went down south. I think he was heading to Texas, but he ended up in Louisiana, gave us a call telling us what was going on. He lost his bus ticket and he was stuck in Louisiana, and we didn't know how to go about getting him back this direction. So I did tell my husband that if he made it back, that I would apply for or ask him for a power of attorney so I can help get his Medicaid reinstated. But he ended up being homeless for over a year. He did make it. He hitchhiked back to Roanoke, Virginia, and was staying at the rescue mission. However, he got kicked out of there too because he wouldn't follow the rules. He had alcoholism in his past, and that had a hold on him. That mental illness, it was just horrible. It was a horrible year trying to keep him safe. And actually, we were kind of glad when he got arrested. He was arrested one time for setting a fire in a porta-john because he was trying to stay warm. And that was considered a federal monument. And he served some time for that one. Anyways, so for Medicaid, what they do is, and I'm trying to pay it forward for the guy that helped me in North Carolina, what we had to do was place the property for sale. It had a house on it, burned down. And because the house was no longer standing, the land counted against Dennis, the father-in-law. So in order to get the Medicaid, we had to put the house or the land on the market at tax assessed value. We couldn't go any less. And we had to, well, the realtor had to put reports together every 6 months showing that it was still for sale and whether or not it was getting offers. So we didn't want it to sell, because when his Medicaid was reinstated, if it was to sell, then he would have $3,000 that he would have to spend down enough to be under the $2,000 mark that Medicaid has you under to receive Medicaid. So it was a horrible story, but now I have me a Medicaid house and I'm helping somebody else out the way that someone helped me in North Carolina. And I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, so if you have a place to sell, place you want to buy or invest in, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. Again, Laura Griffith, B Lady Laura, Wampler Realty in Delville, Virginia, here to serve you.